To be really frank with all of you that are going through this Birthing Better Breach online birth class, after 50 years of being in the childbirth conversation, I am really a cranky old lady. Absolutely. When I gave birth in 1970, my husband was expected to be the birth coach, and I wanted him to be. I didn't want to be left alone in labor. I didn't want to try to figure it out. I, as a pregnant woman, knew damn well that I didn't know how to birth just because I was pregnant. And I was scared about birth, as a lot of us are, because we're hardwired to be anxious about birth. Not because we're stupid or not because we don't trust birth. It's because if there was no medical care, we'd have to take care of ourselves. And fear makes us more observant. And when we are more observant, we can respond to situations better than just reacting. So there is another video in this course about the gift of fear. However, in the 1980s, because my last birth was in 1982, so I birthed in one childbirth trend and then birthed another childbirth trend. Fathers were removed from being coaches by the natural birth movement. This was crazy back then, and I tried to speak up back then, say this is crazy. If a father is going to be in a baby's life, or a mother, or a sister, an aunt, or a friend, they should be the birth coach if they're going to be there. But no, in the wisdom of the natural birth movement, they said men should just support women's choices. And it turns out women don't really know what they want. They make these big birth plans of a gazillion things, and nobody knows what they want, not even them. If you have 99 things on your list, which is the most important? And then if you want that, then write that down. Now, if it's things like avoiding intervention, which, by the way, is a list of at least 20 things, if you don't want to be induced, then what are you going to do to prepare not to be induced? Or if you are induced, what are you going to do? So when Birthing Better Families developed this, it was fathers and mothers equally, and that's what I do as I represent our New Zealand NGO as the director, is I speak on behalf of very clever men and women who develop these skills. So it's very important to you as a father-to-be to recognize you're just a human being. You want to be skilled in your jobs, and so therefore you need to learn skills. Now, I don't know when you bought this course. On Udemy, there is a fathers-to-be and mothers-to-be pregnancy academy of the 10 skills that fathers developed from conception through the 5 phases of pregnancy. Yes, there are 5 phases of pregnancy: conception to 12 weeks, 12 weeks to 24, 24 to 36, 36 to the birth, and birth, because women are still pregnant until the baby is out. So if you want to learn those 10 skills, please do. Because by the time we encourage you to prepare your body for birth, you're 24 weeks pregnant, which means 6 months of lacking skills to keep up with the rapid changes that we as women are experiencing. And so as a human being, you want to be skilled. Now you're beginning to prepare her body. Our bodies are the same. You blink, I blink. You cough, I cough. You can tighten up your rectum, yes. Your pelvis is the same shape, but the hole in the middle of it is not as big as the 99.9% of the women in the world. That's why babies don't come out men's pelvises. If your pelvis was as open as a woman, yes, they could. So you need to understand that if you can feel in your body all of these skills, you will know what to feel in her body. That gives her confidence, and it gives you the sense to feel skilled, which is so important. So then if you learn skills in this course to help your breech baby be born safely and as easily as possible without leaving trauma to the baby or the mother of your baby, then you will feel even more skilled and more capable as a father once your baby is born. Whether it's your first or your 20th, men know that they lack skills in this particular arena. Curiously, women know they lack skills as well. So it's really important as a father-to-be that you pick and choose in this course what skills you want to learn first. Don't worry about her. Let her pick and choose the skills she wants to. Then teach each other. It is the ability to have teamwork, to work together in pregnancy, in birth, and as parents. So it's really important that you know, as Birthing Better, and I that represents Birthing Better, is you are equally important. And all of these skills are equally designed to be seen of from our viewpoint of women who are doing the activity and from your viewpoint of men and others who are helping us do this activity, helping this big object get out of our body, helping us cope and manage and feel in control when we just are overwhelmed by the internal sensations or what is happening to or around us. So get stuck in and become skilled. You will never, ever, ever, ever regret doing this. And it takes a tiny amount of time in life compared to how much time you have to put into being a father. So see you later.